Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about what are mutations. So mutations, they really have to do with the structure of DNA, so I really do suggest that you sort of review the structure of DNA before coming into this video. But either way, let's go ahead and get started. And so basically, mutations are changes in the order of nitrogenous bases in an organism's DNA. So we know that the nitrogenous bases are what make up the rungs of the twisted ladder of DNA. And so we know that they consist of adenine, thymine, guanine, and cytosine. And we know that adenine and thymine pair up, and guanine and cytosine pair up. So let's say we had like a string of nitrogenous bases of AATCGT, which we know that would translate into TTAGCA. So it's changes in this specific order that cause mutations. And so these changes could either be very problematic, they could be malignant and bad for the body, or they could actually be benevolent. They could be good for the body. They could cause a change that the body needs. Or there could be no effect at all. There might be a change in DNA, and yet there's still no effect on the body. Excuse me. So there are three different types of mutations, three different types of plausible changes. And so we're going to get into that right now. The first one we're going to be talking about is known as the insertion, which is when a base is added into the pattern of bases. So let's say we had the same pattern of AATCGT, and so an insertion would be something kind of like AAGTCGT. So in this case, a guanine was added in to the string of nitrogenous bases. And so again, this could be problematic, it could be malignant, or it could be benevolent, or again, it could have no effect. But overall, this change of DNA, it could really occur anywhere. And for all three types of mutations, the change of DNA could occur in many different processes of the body. One of the most common is mitosis. When the DNA is being copied into the new cell, there could be a change of the nitrogenous bases. So as we know, it's the form of nitrogenous bases that sort of like code different parts of our body. So changes could really change that specific part of the body. So insertion, as I said again, is one of them. The next one we're going to be talking about is a deletion, which is the exact opposite. It's when a base is removed or subtracted from the pattern. So let's say again we had AATCGT, and let's say we decided to take out the thymine in the middle. So then that becomes AACGT. So now there's one of the 6 nitrogenous bases is missing. So again, that could either be problematic or that could be good. And so really that's another type of mutation, deletion. So now let's go to the next one, which is substitution. And in substitution, a base is replaced with another base in the pattern. Excuse me, sorry about that. So now again, let's go to the AATCGT. And so let's say the adenine was replaced with a guanine. So now that becomes AGTCGT. So in a substitution, there's going to be a switching of bases. So basically, that's all what a mutation is. It's just a change in the order of the string of nitrogenous bases. And again, I've said this many times through this video, but it's actually very important that these mutations could either be very good or very bad. And then again, there's of course that one case where it has no effect on the body. And so I just want to touch on one of the cases where it could be very bad. And one of those cases is cancer. There's a cancerous mutation, which if you know a little bit of cancer, or a little bit about cancer, cancer is caused by a mutation that mutation causes an abnormal multiplication of cells, and these multiplying cells aren't fully developed and they're mutated. So they're mutated cells. And so obviously that's pretty problematic in the body, and see the cells collect in different organs and they create tumors, which again, it's very life-threatening, and it's quite a bad mutation there. So that's one of the cases where a mutation is problematic. So hopefully that helped you learn a little bit more about mutations and kind of cover the 3 different types of mutations. And hopefully that was helpful. Thank you for watching. Bye!